We are under the lights as for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Francisco Giants. Two of the top clubs in the American League face off in it, but Bob Dunton will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last three starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Keith has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out. So striding in, Rob Chapman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Looney is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Mark Capps is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Let's play ball.
Stepping up now, Mike Looney. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. In now, Eddie Cardona. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Into the box now, J.J. Keith. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
At the plate, Fernando Sanchez. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And a relay home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's
and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Sanchez at second. Chavez at first. 1 gone. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Will Roper becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. High in the air out to center field. Cortez is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limit. Back now for the second inning in San Francisco, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one.
I think it is, though, Matt. You got to stay focused as a player. There could be a couple stops in this one. The tarp might get pulled. You just have to keep your focus, stay dry, and stay ready.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Fouled off.
See it drive it, kid. See it drive it.
Here's another 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Looney is right there, 1 down. So coming to the plate, Sal Field, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fast balls. Hitter was.
Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Bob Dunton, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Let's go now. Let's go. Let's go.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Mike Looney is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Cardona, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. And And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Into the box, Ben Montano. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! Coming to the plate now, Andres Aguilera. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Aguilera.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah! 0-1.
Hey, see you in the
One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Standing in, Marty Jones.
The pitcher, Marty Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball left side.
Beat it out.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now batting, J.J. Keith. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
One out now.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Fielded cleanly. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Now at the plate, Fernando Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And the pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
0-1.
One down.
The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Freddie Chavez will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Cortez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants down in order, but they hold a 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Francesco Cortez.
Things not looking very good so far in this one.
That's ball 4. 3.
At the plate, Will Roper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He's got time.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Will Roper becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0.
2-0.
Here it comes.
Hey! 3-1. 3 balls.
Hey,
1
he's
strike.
had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And the count will be full. Fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in, Sean Loomis. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
And here we go. One down.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have to chase it down out around the 382 sign. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Bob Dunton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line in this situation, tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Now at the plate, Eddie Cardona. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Eddie Cardona.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a fourth ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Ready with the 1-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. And it's a 4-1 game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Hey, gotta hold him right here, huh?
Now he'll step off.
Hey, now we got 2.
At the plate now, J.J. Keith. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We played 4 full. Leading off the inning, Andres Aguilera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Aguilera.
To first, reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Marty Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, nice hit right there.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
So now to the plate, Francesco Cortez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Rip it up there, kid. See it and rip it.
Runner goes. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, and to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. All even now, 2-2.
Let it rip right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Rob Chapman is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Let's go now. One time.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1-2.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
The 1-2.
Nope. Ball.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
And a throw over to third.
No,
and he
he's
has
safe.
to dive, but he's back in easily. The 2-2.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Get your pitch up there.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And
base,
awfully
ball 4.
close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Settling in now, Mark Capps. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Liner towards second. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's bringing up the final spot on the leaderboard. Currently standing in, Fernando Sanchez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching. Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So in now for San Francisco, Freddie Chavez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's dead center for strike 1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
1-1.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
The batter, the shortstop.
Into the box, Will Roper. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it in. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Got two here.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. In now for the Reds, Sal Field. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Field.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0. Fouled off.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go right here.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball well outside. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 22 on the year, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Hey, ball. Now batting, the pitcher.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go. Wait for your pitch up there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Ooh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Let it fly right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Soft liner towards center. In there, a base hit.
Find the ball.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Now batting, the center fielder, Francesco.
Stepping in now, Francesco Cortez.
That's the ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Cardona is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. Ready for another chance, Rob Chapman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Chapman.
Let's go.
Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Down the left field line and deep. And they can't run it down.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
So your pitch, drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Foul ball. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
That's the ball.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count now, 3-2.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
And it's fouled away.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
He's set the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Payoff pitch on its way. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wins. So 2 runs come across. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Johan Valenzuela. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now the pitch.
That missed. That's the ball. Yeah.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
The count.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Stepping in, Sean Loomis, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. First pitch on its way.
Here. 0-1.
0-1, here it comes.
2.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
To second for 1, on to first to complete the double play. Matthew Ullman will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Ullman.
A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Ullman is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Marco Rodriguez is on his way into the ballgame now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. And now pitch on the way.
Let's play ball. You're out. He's out. Out. He's safe.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
And tonight's one. We're counting you down to baseball this afternoon on the MLB pregame show, and as we draw close to first pitch, let's jump into MLB The Show's Marty Jones is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up.
Pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Caps has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And the pitch.
Batting second.
Outside with that slurve of his, 1 ball, no strikes. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected, 85 degrees the reading at first pitch. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting third. The shortstop.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in the hitters meeting in this situation.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So striding in, Francesco Cortez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom. Next up for the Red Sox, Alfredo Santos. He'll get Santos. Santos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Fouled away. Now another 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike three as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number one. Set to get his day started, Jesse Perez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. No score here as we play inning number 2. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Carlos Tejada is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-1. Ball 4.
Take it, babe.
Striding in, Jarrett O'Doul. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled off. Tejada, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in. New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Peter McGill. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. First pitch on its way.
The pitcher,
Howie Pena, comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate, Dominique Villa. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. In order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping into the... Now at the plate, Marty Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Pena has finished off more than 1,900 career innings during his time in the big leagues. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Let's play ball.
All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Morris Knight. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Striding in once again, Fernando Maraville.
Fernando Maraville.
Hey, we got one here.
First pitch of the at-bat. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fouled away. Maraville is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Alfredo Santos is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
He's out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
At the plate, Carlos Tejada. He drew a walk his first time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Misses. Ball 2. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Carlos Tejada goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Halfway home. Still. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Peter McGill. In there at the knees, strike 1. Fouled off.
Plays at 1 now.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
1-2's the count.
struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Howie Hania will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Howie Hania goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Dominique Villa stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Fry waits on it.
That's mine.
And the inning is over. Ready to go for the left. Stepping in, Marty Jones.
The pitcher.
First offering on its way.
Jones.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Let it rip right here.
The 2-2.
Full count.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
One time right now.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So the lineup ready now. Morris Knight. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
1-1 the count. And the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2 is the count.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Gutierrez. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Short, he's got it. And that's the second out. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Alfredo Santos, and a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
You go. I got it.
Caps is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Let's go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Jesse Perez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Jones over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Carlos Tejada comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
That's a ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Digging in now, Jarrett O'Doul. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Got him reaching there, strike 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Ready now for Cincinnati. The pitcher, Marty Jones, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away.
Nobody better. Clutch up for us right now.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Marty Jones. Digging in, Peter McGill.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Peter.
Fouled away.
McGill.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The next 3-2. Fouled off.
No outs.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Peter McGill becomes the first out in the 9th inning. William Myers will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And it's fouled away. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 22 home runs and 59 RBIs. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Dominic Vila. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Ready once again, Morris Knight. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. 1-0 the count. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
The count now at 2-2. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox leave one. And this is still Sean Walker comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into
first base. He's out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Cincinnati came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup. Mariano Ramos gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Into the box now, Francesco Cortez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, number 15.
First delivery to him on the way. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Wow, 3rd pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
To 2-2 now. Temperature reading an even 80 degrees at first pitch tonight. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And he's retired here, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Rob Chapman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
See it drive it, kid. See it drive it.
Now the pitch. Chapman has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mark Capps, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses inside off the plate. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
A bouncer to the left side, right to him.
Run it out, run it out.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered. Now the Marlins will see what they can. So stepping in, Mac Scruggs. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Mac.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fouled off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Ready now for the Marlins, John Casey. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think this team can rest on its laurels right here. I know they've won 6 out of their last 9 ball games, but they come into this ballpark today, hostile environment. They're going to have to swing the bats early and get it going for the boys.
Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Up next from Miami, Israel Garcia. And though he's been in a bit of a slump in the last few series, he's still in line to finish the season with one of the league's top batting averages.
Yeah, he's had a monumental season. You can't take that away from him. But I'm sure he'll tell you that he's fully aware he is right in line to potentially run down a batting crown. But not the way he's swinging the bat right now. He has to find a way to relax himself at the dish.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Andres Rodriguez. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. And while he's been a dominant offensive force this year, a quick look at his last 10 games paints a bleaker picture. His batting average is below 250 over that stretch.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Though he's been stellar overall, his batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race. But he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Fry. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Behind on that one, now behind in the count. 0-1.
He's out. 3.
Last half of the second set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, David Lee. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In his career, Lee is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. So digging in now, Miles Red, who was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Hey,
1-1.
Here we go.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Got him. A slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
You got one here.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
We got 3-2.
Hey, roll it up, Paul.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Mariano Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Ramos has a batting average in the low 100s, but as a pitcher, there's not much shame in that.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Coming to the plate. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Marty Jones.
The pitcher, Marty Jones.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And you can already tell he's got his sights set on a batting title with a batting average of over 400 in his last 10 games here in September.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3. Digging in to try it again. Mac Scruggs. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Here we go, guys.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
Now in the box, John Casey. He drew a walk his first time up. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Well, as we've discussed, he's easily been one of the league's best bats, but his production has been merely good, not great, over his last 10 games, with his line over that stretch a little under 300.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. In for his set. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Andres Rodriguez. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Pulled toward right center field.
You got it, you got it.
Cortez is there, and he has it for the first out. Into the box now, Esteban Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly, he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with. They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
David Lee comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Miles Red will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Aguilar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled away. Line toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. So now the Reds.
3 out. That's ball 4. Out.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Oswaldo Fabregas.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Cortez comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. Mariano Ramos is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Count 1 and 2.
Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting the 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 2-1.
Foul ball.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Ready for another shot now. John Casey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Casey, a previous member of the Houston Astros, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer term.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Marlins leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip.
The pitcher.
All set for the start of the inning and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Marty Jones.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now the 1-0.
Ball.
Good take right there. Atta boy. Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Two and two.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him.
He's out.
Stepping into the box, Israel Garcia.
For the Marlins.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Garcia.
Ball
That's
one.
off the plate.
No outs here, fellas.
The 1-1 home.
That's ball two.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andreas Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Esteban Aguilar is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. In there at the letters. 1 and 2 now.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Let's go.
From the stretch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Count even at 2 and 2 to the Marlins catcher.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Cortez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping up now, David Lee.
The batter, number 6.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Lee.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
3-0 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Miles Red is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those AB.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. In now, Mark Kapp. And guy.
Out. 3.
So striding forward now, Oswaldo Fabregas. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Murray Valenzuela will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Mac Scruggs is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 2 out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line toward right center. And that's in there. And there goes the no-hitter. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter. Once you get into the 7th.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. We are still scoreless. Bryant Rios will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance. Into the box, Rob Chapman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Butterfly, put me up right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
1-0. Here it is. Fastball just inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 pitch.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Leave you up here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Rodriguez is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Reds strand a couple. Still no score. Douglas Kurowski is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
He's safe. He's out. He's safe. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. You're out. Out. 3. He's out. Out. You're out. Out. 3. He's out. Out. You're out. Out.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Ryan Fuentes will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success.
He's out.
Digging in, Drew Grantham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ball 1, not shortstop.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
2-1 the count. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's coming off a month where he hit over 500. That's swinging it. And if you could do that over a course of a month, you're talking about an elite player.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The first baseman.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Steven Batista stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A ball and a strike now. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. For Pittsburgh, and this is still.
That hit him. He's got first.
So here now is the pitcher, Marty Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Go.
Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won.
And this goes right through his glove on into left field.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Come on, baby. See it up, drive.
The batter, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Francesco Cortez, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. 3 runs already home here. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Up next for the Buccos, Samuel Hernandez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now the pitch.
Aye. Aye. 3-2.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Buccos have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you 1 pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. The 1-1 home. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ryan Fuentes is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Offered a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Score at 2-3. 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one. The whole leading off the inning, Drew Grantham, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-2 one more time. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ronald Quintero will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Here comes the first pitch. Steven Batista stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Ball 1.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. So coming to the plate, Samuel Hernandez. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Hernandez.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And it's fouled away.
Ball.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
I got 3-2.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Rico Dorta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, get on yourself right here.
From the stretch.
That's ball 2. I got the count 2-2.
Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Rico Dorta becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Throw over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Now a throw over. Runners back. Struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has. That's what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
The batter, the catcher, Jason Minton.
In now, Jason Minton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. For Pittsburgh, they're down 3-2. So here's the Reds pitcher, Marty Jones. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. In a feeble swing that time, it's 0-1.
Get your pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now back to the top. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the pitcher, Ryan Fuentes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Pops this one up. Field has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Ryan Fuentes is sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. Drew Grantham is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Capps will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting,
Ronald Quintero is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail 3-2. Coming to the plate. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Glenn Ramirez. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Ramirez.
Now here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Capps is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Steven Batista. A ball and no strikes.
Batista.
Plays it first here.
That's by him for strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2 balls and a strike to count. All even now, 2-2. Here it comes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department.
Now batting, right fielder
Samuel Hernandez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning coming up. The Reds lead it 3-2. Benedict Berman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 2, Benedict Berman.
7th inning.
3.
The pitcher, Marty Jones, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. Fouled off. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is line to left. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. Montano ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's in there as they extend their lead to 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Eric Suzuki takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Francesco Cortez will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. 2 low with the curve. Ball, 1 ball. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Rico Dorta. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game.
1-1.
Fastball swung on and missed. The 1-1 is a fastball swung on and missed.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Digging in the switch hitter, Fernando Melendez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. From the stretch.
The catcher, Jason Minton.
One there.
Out.
Adam Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 31, Adam.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. His average right at .295 here to start play. 14 homers and 82 runs batted in. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Pirates leave 1. They still trail here at 6. Brad Graves has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32,
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Matt Fry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen.
Play ball. 3. He's out. 3.
Well, that's win number 90 on the season for them so far, and they've been a force on the field all year long. And by the looks of it, they're not done yet.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Reds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Marty Jones wins for a league-high 19th time this year as he struck out 13 in this one. Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For our ball game this afternoon, for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 7 runs.